Rain poured down heavily on the busy city street, turning puddles into mirrors that reflected the flashing headlights. Among the rushing crowd, a young girl named Emily stood at the corner, clutching the straps of her worn-out backpack. Her shoes were soaked, her coat far too thin for the weather, but her eyes carried a quiet determination. She was heading home from her part-time shift at a diner, exhausted but grateful she had earned enough to buy bread and milk for her younger brother. Just as the light turned green, Emily noticed an elderly man standing hesitantly at the curb. His hands shook slightly as he leaned on a wooden cane, his frail figure looking out of place amid the impatient passers-by. Cars honked, people brushed past, but no one stopped. Something tugged at Emily's heart. Without a second thought, she stepped forward. "Sir, may I help you?" she asked softly. The old man looked at her with surprised eyes, then smiled weakly. "That would mean the world, child." Holding his arm gently, Emily guided him across the slippery crosswalk. The rain hit harder, splashing against them both, but she didn't mind. Halfway across, a car sped too close, and Emily instinctively pulled the man closer to her side, shielding him. When they finally reached the other side, he turned to her with gratitude shining in his eyes. "You're very kind," he said. "Most people don't see me anymore." Emily just shrugged, embarrassed by the attention. "It's nothing, really." She was about to leave when he called after her. What's your name?" "Emily," she replied, already rushing toward her bus stop. That night, Emily thought no more of it. Life carried on as usual, early mornings, long shifts, caring for her little brother. Yet, 2 days later, something unusual happened. A black car pulled up in front of the diner where she worked. A man in a suit stepped inside, scanning the room until his eyes fell on her. "Are you Emily?" he asked. Her heart raced. "Yes, why?" He handed her an envelope. Inside was a letter, neatly written, and a card with an address. The letter explained that the elderly man she had helped was Mr. Harrington, a retired businessman who had once been one of the wealthiest men in the city. He had no children, no close family, and had grown used to being invisible in the crowd. Her simple act of kindness had touched him so deeply that he wanted to see her again. Emily was stunned. That night, curiosity led her to the grand house written on the card. When she arrived, the old man greeted her warmly, his eyes brighter than before. "I wanted to thank you properly," he said. "In a world where people rush past, you stopped. That means more than you realize." What followed would change Emily's life in ways she never imagined. The old man, once a stranger on a rainy street, became the bridge to a future she never thought possible.